Hi Flosstube, I'm Rolanda.
And I'm Kylie.
And this is
Rose Crafty Corner. Hi everyone, welcome back if you've seen us before, and if you're new, hi, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Sorry for the slight delay, sick kids last week unfortunately, just put our schedule back. So,
yep.
But they're healthy again this week. So here we are.
We do what we can when we can.
Yeah, we work around it.
It's called life.
It is. So we are primarily a cross-stitch channel, although occasionally we do have other crafts. This video is a little bit different to our normal one because we are going through the end of Spooktober. Mm-hmm. So we did Spooktober part 1 and 2 during October. So this is just for the last week and a bit, week or so of October that we have not filmed yet, and also a bit of a chat about the retreat we went on, because that happened.
Yeah, that was the last day of October and the first couple of days of November.
Yes.
So
that was a lot of fun. So we will have things to talk about and show for that. Before we get started with our new starts, as it is our first actual video of the month of November, we normally go through our total number of stitches for the previous month in our first one. So our October totals, mine were a bit lower than they have been because, well, we were both quite busy.
We were
doing things,
super busy,
organising things for the retreat in the lead up. So, my total was 8,174 stitches for the month of October.
Well done.
Not my best, not my worst.
I doubled her again.
Yeah, she's gone back to doing that.
Not intentionally, it just works out that way.
Yeah, it does.
So I got 16,624 stitches. So I was quite surprised when I added them all up.
I was surprised that I was still over 8,000. I expected it to be around 6 something because it was
an extra 6,000 stitches compared to the month before.
Yeah. So
I was like, I literally felt like I was busier, but I think maybe Spooktober helped me get into those stitches and those goals that I had.
Maybe. So, well, because you had goals for the month.
So I tried my best to do what I could. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm happy.
Quick side note: those of you who are interested in joining the Whip Warriors Facebook group, it is now open for new members. So you should be able to find it by searching Whip Warriors on Facebook.
We're not sure when it closes yet. It's usually open for about a month. So if you want to get in and try it out, now's the time to do that.
Yep.
There is a frequently asked questions post on the page. So if you are unsure of any answers to the questions you have, place your questions in that post and they'll be answered by the admins.
Yeah. But give them time because they are very busy at the moment, as you can imagine, with any new members and any inquiries and all the things. So.
And the other thing is when you join, please answer the questions because that's the main part that they need to know that you're not a robot or something, AI or whatever the thing is. Yeah. They need to know you're a real human person. So
that's right.
You need to answer the questions basically.
So any bots watching, don't bother.
No.
Okay. Shall we get into your new starts?
We can.
I don't have any.
No, she doesn't have any.
No, but Ray does.
I do. Are you surprised? All right. So the first new start is one that was scheduled in to start on the 31st of not December.
No.
October. We're not there yet.
Don't rush it.
Yeah.
It's going too fast as it is.
Blink and you miss it. So I started this one with Jess and Lucy at the retreat. Kylie has already got it as a whip, and so has Denise from Coco. So that's Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. Now, I had to stop something else that I was working on that you'll see shortly to start this one because I promised them I would start at a retreat. So here we go. Now, it is here.
Which is which part of it's part of the moon.
So it's the bottom, it's the
bottom
part of the moon. Yeah. So if you want to go a zoom in of the pattern, it's...
If we can get it without glare.
Yeah, so it's this part here. So it's a whole...
Zoom in so they can actually see what you did.
Whole 42 stitches in there. Like it just looks like part of the modelling at the moment. 42 stitches, so I'm at 0.23%. and it was only a couple of hours. So this is stitched on a Paddock Lane Designs fabric called Stormy, and it's a 16 count. So it's beautiful. I love it because now it's looking really dark and stormy, like, you know, and then like in different lights it looks different. Like now it looks a bit less stormy. Like I just love how it changes. And I think that's why I like hand-dyed
kind of,
I think that's why I like hand-dyed fabric so much, is because you see the differences. Like
even when I take my photos at the end of the day and stuff, it's like it's completely different to the previous.
Yeah, the different lights and stuff. Yeah,
different colour with different lighting.
So this one I was a little bit upset I didn't get more done. However, I was super busy and I was trying my best, and that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
And I will stitch on this again before next year, Spooktober. Because I actually really want to get a good chunk of it done.
Yeah, I want to keep going with mine too.
For some people at the moment, it's not even classed as a whip because it's only got 42 stitches in it. So
yeah, I think in Whip Warriors to class it,
I think it's 200, isn't it?
200.
Yeah.
Before you can class it as a whip.
Yeah, so.
But it is a new start.
It is.
It'll be a whip next time.
That's right.
She shows it.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I do need to apologise. Being so busy, I failed at putting up our daily Instagram posts in October. I did it for about the first 2 weeks. And then I had some busy days. I'm like, I need to catch up putting up, because we were doing our wheel spins each day. And I missed about a week, and then I think the week after that was when we both got too busy to even do wheel spins.
Yeah.
So
I barely got my time in for my calendar, which was my focus piece each day. So there wouldn't have been a wheel spin for me to go to.
Basically,
so
I didn't either because I was working on my calendar and working on my notions for retreat. So
I have one to show, but when I show it, you will understand why. It's only one.
So yes, I apologise if people were checking Instagram and I wasn't.
We'll try better.
Keeping up with the daily Instagram posts, to get our photos and then put them into some sort of collage together.
Yeah.
It's a bit time consuming and I just ran out of it.
Yeah. We'll
Sorry.
We'll try better.
We'll try better next time.
Yeah. All right. So my second new start was on the Saturday, which was the second day of the retreat, which was the 1st of November. I know that's a little bit confusing, but that's how it was. And this one is called 80s Pattern by Fiddlesticks. And I worked on it on the Saturday and Sunday. And I got the telephone finished. Like, how cute is that phone? Like, it's a retro kind of phone, yeah. I mean, it's probably not retro because that's probably like 70s or something, but 80s seems retro to me.
I think 80s is getting there if it's not already.
So as you can see, I've still got a lot more to do. But yeah, I started down the bottom there. 451 stitches. I'm at 7.06%, and that was for the 2 days. This one's on another Paddock Lane Designs fabric. Because the fabric I took up with me, there you go, that's probably more true to colour. The fabric, I took 2 options up with me. I asked Kylie and the other ladies at my table, and one of them didn't work because you couldn't see white on it, and the other one was just too dark. So I went to Lisa and said, Lisa, help! I need some fabric. And she's like, of course you do, Ro.
She is good like that though. She will help you try and match something if she can.
Yeah, and like if you have a particular pattern in mind, you just tell her the pattern and she will help you with suggestions of different fabrics for, So it was really good. So this one is called Croissant. And it's a 28 count even weave. And
it's opalescent, of course.
Yes, it's opalescent because you know how I love my sparkles. Now there you go. You can see the opalescent there.
Gotta get the light on it.
Yeah, so see it sparkle. But so she helped me out with that one, and we did a floss toss and worked it out. So I'm really happy with that kind of colouring for the fabric. Yeah. Cool. So that's my 2 new starts.
That's your new starts.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any, but I did have a couple of whips that I worked on. So before the end of Spooktober, I managed to get some more stitches into Trick or Treat Town by Flossabilities.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So you can see I started down in the corner here, and I got sick of doing footpath. I was going to keep going along, and and then I decided to start filling in the lamppost there, and then I moved on to the little witch.
Yeah, I was going to say
finished.
You've got a little witch in there.
The little witch is finished. So,
she's really cute.
Yeah, I was happy to do something other than footpath, right, Amy? So Amy from Anxiety.Stitch and I are doing this one as a stitch along together.
Yeah.
She's so much further ahead than me. She's like up into the house and all sorts of things. Yeah, I know.
Really need to pull your finger out.
Yeah, but that was her primary project through October.
Yes, yeah.
And it was not mine. It was just one of mine that whenever it came out. But I was determined to get some more into it.
Yeah.
So I did work on that after we filmed last time, before the end of October.
Yeah.
And I managed to do 321 stitches,
Nice.
which has put it at 5.32%.
Very nice.
Oh, and we both have matching needle binder too.
Yeah.
And we just love that. So, yeah, so that was
that
Trick or Treat Town. I'm using the called for DMC for that, stitching it on 32 count Belfast linen grey stars that I got from Crafty Threads in Australia. So,
excellent.
and the next one, so I worked on that one in October. This one I worked on at retreat, so early November. I intended to do a lot more on it. So this is Binging Faves Supernatural from Creatively Stitching on Etsy. And you can't even really see it, but I started filling in the background colour of the number plate, but it quite matches the fabric closely.
In.
So it is on a 32 count linen from Paddock Lane Designs, and it is called Snow Gum. And I actually got that fabric from the first retreat we went on.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately I didn't get as much done on it as I would have liked, because I ended up waking up with a headache both days of retreat, and I just could not handle staring through the magnifier at it, because I do need the magnifier for this one.
Yeah.
So I managed to get 268 stitches, which has brought it to 33.39%.
Oh, you're over a third.
It was just, backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Colouring in.
Yes, basically. And I did deliberately leave that filling in for retreat, because I knew I wouldn't be able to stuff it up while I'm talking to people,
Retreat ready.
It was. That's what we came up with at retreat. It was retreat ready.
Yep.
Just to do that filling. But yeah, I would have loved to have gotten more done on that. But unfortunately, the headache was
what it is. Yeah.
Because, we didn't get a lot
And we
of
were
sleep.
both super busy at retreat as well.
We were
so
busy. We were up and down with our little shops, and didn't get heaps
Which
of
was
sleep.
lovely.
So
yeah. Chatted late one night.
And yes.
All the things,
as
you go.
We'll go into all that later.
Yep.
Anyway. So those were the whips that I worked on since we last filmed.
Yes.
Rounding out Spooktober and our retreat.
Yeah.
So anything we've worked on since we came back from our retreat that wasn't worked on at retreat.
Yes, that will be in the next
will
video.
be in our next video.
Yeah.
Sorry for the confusion.
We had to try and split it somewhere, and that was the easiest way we thought of splitting it. So yeah. All right, so I've got one whip. And this is what I was talking about before when we were doing the wheel spins, and how I said that you'll find out why. You ready for it? It's called Flying Lesson by Silver Creek Samplers. And this is one we're both doing.
Yes.
Yep. And here we go. Now, the reason why I'm laughing is because I got a whole 18, yes, 18 stitches
Whopping
done.
18 stitches.
Yeah. So she's now at 12.9%. I spent one day, well, not even one day really, it was
a little bit?
Yeah.
Half an hour? No, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it was probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, I reckon. Yeah, so busy. And I think by the time I got to this, I was like, oh, I'll try and get some done. And then I was just like, no, I need to call it.
Yeah.
I need to go to bed. So, yeah, we have the whole word night done. But I think that was pretty much done last time. I just worked on the F for fly. So, yeah.
Life gets in the way sometimes
It
when
does.
you want to do stitching.
Yep. And I'm so much happier now because I spoke about last time I restarted it.
Yeah.
And I'm so much happier now on that fabric.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
That's my whips.
That's the whips done. All right. finishes.
Yay.
So we've both had at least one finish.
Yay.
So
I'm so excited. Sorry.
can you guess what they are?
We both had focus projects in October.
We did.
So did we get them done?
Well, we're up to finishes. So yes, we did. So this one was my 31 days of Halloween calendar. This is from Romy's Creations, and I stitched it on a 14 count Ada from DMC Charles Craft, and it's called Sandstorm. So it's got, you know, the orangey, yellowy kind of colours in it. Mm-hmm. And I finished this on Halloween.
Yay!
I had to stay up late to finish it on Halloween,
did, yeah.
but I finished it.
Yeah.
So I didn't have heaps of squares left, but yeah, I got it done. I had to catch up a little bit. I did fall a little bit behind just with how busy we were and tiring ourselves out. So I
running on empty.
Yeah, pretty much. I used mostly my unknown threads on this one, except that I did use a couple of the ones that came in the Halloween mystery box that I bought from Romy as well. So the blue that's up with the bat there, and the grey that's in this cat, and I think it's in the knife and a couple other things. So I used the threads that she provided in that box, and the rest of them pretty much came from my unknowns, except for also I did some glow in the dark here and here and here and
there. Is that glow in the dark too?
Oh, what one is that?
Spiderweb?
Yes, that's also the
now
glow in the dark.
Do you want to talk about this one here, because you omitted the spider?
Yeah. So that spot there, obviously underneath the web, it had a spider coming down, and since I don't like spiders and I don't do spiders, I don't even want to know about spiders. I was like, I need to change it to something. There was a pattern in that Halloween mystery box that was one of Romy's as well, and it had these two little sweet treats, and I just picked a couple of colours out of what I was already using and just went with that and put them in there. So they're like wrapped lolly things.
Yep. The little candy you
and
get.
And they were the perfect fit.
Mm-hmm. They look so good too.
Absolutely perfect, with just like two squares around outside of them.
And it looks like that's the way it was intended anyway. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I didn't change anything except the colours, and they just fit perfectly. So, and I had so much fun stitching this one. I absolutely loved it. And yeah, I posted it in a group, and I'm getting lots of compliments from that as well. And everyone's like, oh, where can I get the pattern? So I just keep posting the link to Romy's Etsy store. Yeah. So if you are interested in this one, it was a lot of fun, and the link will be down below. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before the end of October, because I finished it on Halloween last day of October, I did 1,047 stitches and 130 back stitches.
They all add up, don't they?
Yeah. So, yeah, so happy.
So it's done now.
That one. But I have more of her patterns, so it's not like I, have to stop stitching her stuff.
Yeah.
I can keep doing more
You can do another one if you want to.
I can do it again. She's looking at putting out a Christmas one too, I think.
Yes.
So if people are more interested in Christmas.
I did see she had a free Christmas one
coming up.
A free Christmas sale coming up.
Not the calendar like this.
No.
So I think
it's a bit different.
I think she's planning on doing a Christmas one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I had to finish too. Mine's much, much bigger than Kylie's.
Yeah, this is going to take two of us.
Right. Here we go. Halloween calendar is now finished.
Yay.
I'm so excited.
Took you 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, two Spooktobers.
Yeah. Because I started last Spooktober, last year. Okay, so let me tell you all the deets, and then I'll tell you a little funny story about it. So this one's by Tiny Modernist. You can get it on her Etsy or her website. My goal was to finish. I have. I did 3,000, since I seen you last, I did 3,189 stitches in 9 days. Mm-hmm. Now, the little funny story is I was working on this retreat, and Halloween,
the first day of the retreat was Halloween.
Yes. Yeah. So I was doing this one here. And I thought, I'll be able to knock it over pretty quickly. That's fine. And with how busy we were at retreat and excited, and everyone was coming and saying hello and all
greeting
the things
people we hadn't seen for a while and all the things. Yeah.
So stitching kind of was in the back seat, right? You know, all the other things were happening. And I was supposed to be starting Halloween Quaker. And I was like, I'm not going to get Halloween Quaker started if I keep continuing on with this tonight. So I kind of pulled the pin on this on the 31st, and I said, that's fine, I'll just do it tomorrow and I'll start on Halloween Quaker. So that's what I did. So then I came back to this the next day on the 1st of November, and I made sure I finished this off before I started anything else. So people kept coming past, and it was
Have you finished it yet?
Quite hilarious, because in the beginning it was like, no, I'm almost finished, you know, like kind of like a serious tone kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it became joke. And I don't know it spread like wildfire around the retreat. Ro hasn't finished yet. So it felt like everybody was coming up to me and asking me, have you finished yet? Have you finished yet?
So I ended up having to put Ro in a bubble.
Yes.
And anyone that came near us, go away, she's in a bubble.
Yeah, I'm in
Do
my
not
bubble.
disturb. She needs to get it finished, so stop interrupting.
And everyone at my table were kind of like,
every time you
no,
talk,
she hasn't. She hasn't finished.
But then she'd start talking to somebody. I'd be like, no, bubble! In your bubble! In your bubble, get it finished.
It was absolutely
The pressure was on. It was so
hilarious.
Much fun.
Yeah, it really was. And like, I think people were coming up to ask me just to get the reactions.
Well, I know someone was talking to you just to...
yeah. Delay it a little bit.
Just because it was fun.
But yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, is everybody like had the best intentions when they're coming up and asking, have you finished it yet? Because everybody wanted to see it finished. And then when I did finish it, I was like telling my table, are you ready? Like, I'm going to count it down from 5.
No, but at one point, the power went out because we had a big storm.
Oh, that's right, it did
and
too.
she was like, how am I supposed to finish this if you're turning the lights out?
And I was like, Mother Nature, you are not going to stop me. Because I had a powered lamp, right? But then I also brought the rechargeable lamp. So I pulled out my rechargeable lamp,
got it set up, turned it on, and the lights came back on.
So that was
it wasn't out for very long.
Mother Nature was just trying to tease me and go, this is
was
my
pretty
way
funny.
of saying, haven't you finished it yet?
But then, when you finished it, I had a song lined up on my phone to play when she finished it.
I kind of told my table, look, we're getting really close now. I'm going to be finishing it like in the next 5-10 minutes, right?
Yep, last few stitches.
So
I got a song ready on my phone.
Yep. And then I'm like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I finished.
Yeah.
And so our table sort of celebrated like quietly.
Well, I tried to play the song.
Played the song.
And because of the storm, nobody could hear it.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to wait till the storm passed.
I was dancing along because I was right next to Kylie.
We could kind of hear it, but the storm was making so much noise that it was like nobody else in the room could hear it. I think they barely even realised that you'd finished because there was so much storm noise going on.
Then
it wasn't until after the storm passed, then I got to play the song and then everybody could hear it.
Yeah.
And then I got told, oh, you're about an hour too late. I'm like, I had to wait for the storm to go.
Yeah.
I was playing it.
In the meantime, I yelled out, finished! Yeah. And then everyone just erupted in like cheers and claps. And then Lisa from Paddock Lane Designs, she took a bell up with her because she always does take a bell to retreat.
She rings a bell when someone gets a finish.
And then anyway, she realised it was me yelling out finish, and she ran over to me with the bell. And it was great.
I didn't get the bell because I finished mine like later at night and half the room had already gone to bed. So but that's okay because I don't like that much fuss and attention.
People woke up to seeing yours the next day.
They did.
On the finishers table.
I put it on the finishers table so that they could see that yes, I did get it done.
Yes.
But there was still a few of us at our table and a few that had come over to chat from another table.
Yes.
And
we celebrated for
they
you.
were all, they gave me cheer and a clap and stuff, and that was nice.
But I'm so happy. And now I've resisted the urge to, as you were saying, you've shared on Romy's Creations, your one. I've resisted the urge to put this up on Facebook of any sort of page because I wanted to show it here first. Yeah. So, I mean, other than the people that saw it in real life.
Yeah. Because you were able to put that on the finishers table then
I was,
too,
yeah.
when it was done.
And a lot of people ask me, about the fabric as well. I meant to tell you, the fabric I hand dyed myself, I think it was last year or maybe the year before.
Year before.
And it was supposed to be for another pattern and it was more blues. So it was like really light blues and dark blues. And then I put it out in the sun and it turned grey. And I was like, I was so disappointed. But then I finally found this. Yeah, finally found this pattern for it.
For this one.
And I like that some of the like the white or the cream or whatever sits in the darker parts, like especially with this eye here, you know, it stands out. So
stands out real well.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This one's now finished. And I was going to frame it, but I'm not 100% sure now. I don't know. I might
Having
make
other
a wall
ideas?
hanging or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with mine either.
So I love it. I'd do it again. It is a big piece.
Yeah.
But now I have the Merry Christmas calendar and the Halloween calendar finished. So
Yay.
yes, both the calendars by Tiny Botanist I've now finished.
Yay. Okay. I had another finish.
That was a lot of talking. It's your turn to
It was
talk
my
now.
turn. That's why I thought we'll alternate.
Yep.
So I had another finish. This was the one I mostly ended up working on at retreat, simply because it was on a 14 count Ada, and with my headaches, it was a lot easier, and it was you know, bigger-ish bits to fill in. So this is Haunted Hounds, and it is by The Blue Flower. It's a freebie on their website. I started this on Denise's birthday because we did a stitch along, anything from The Blue Flower.
Yeah.
That was the one I chose because it also fit into Halloween for me, into our Spooktober. So I stitched it on a 14 count grey Ada, so the white would stand out because it's mostly white. And I used my unknown threads and 1 week's dye work called Schneckly.
I love that one.
Which is the legs and the ears of this one.
I'm so going to miss you using that word now.
I'll just have to use it on something else because I've still got heaps left.
Yeah.
So on this one, I did continue working on it for 2 or 3 days after retreat.
I think it was 2 days.
Just to get it finished.
Yeah.
If you watch Paddock Lane Designs videos and we were interviewed, I had got the middle pup done at that point.
Yeah.
So then I moved on and started the next one and then finished the other one. So since I showed it last, I did 891 stitches and 6 backstitch. Because that's all. I didn't count my initials and the year.
Yeah.
But it's just
we never really
backstitch where the dogs are, handles are.
There you go. They're all done now.
Yay, so that one's finished.
Nice.
Because we decided that November was going to be Knock It Over November. So we are trying to get some things finished.
Yeah, we are. That's our mission.
That's kind of our plans right there.
Yeah, there's our plans.
That's plans.
Plans are just to continuing to knock it over.
We'll go more into detail in our next video. We're trying to keep this one to the end of Spooktober and retreat stuff. So
can I just add in for Whip Go? The Whip Go numbers came out after we filmed last.
Yep.
So the ones for November were 3 and 22. So my number 3 was a Sal and my number 22 was a wheel spin. And I've completed both of those already.
And mine were both new projects that I'm not starting yet. So I'm kind of giving up on Whip Go this year, I think.
And then
I'll redo something different next year.
Yeah. For December, it was 1 and 25. So the first box and the last
13.
box. And 13, yeah. So, you know, 13 is already marked off for me.
A lot of people put it as a free space. I had projects in all of mine. So
and I can't believe 13 waited right till the end of the year.
December. Yeah. So for me, again, that was another 2 new starts.
Yeah.
And I think whichever other number it was, can't remember which order mine were in, but one was Titanic.
Yeah, gotcha.
But in December, we stitched Christmas.
Yes, we do.
So
mine,
I have to rethink how I do.
Mine was actually Hate Sale for both like number 1 and number 25. Yeah. But unfortunately, I won't be continuing with the Hate Sale this year. I've got just too many things on the go and I want to get some things accomplished, like different goals.
Yeah.
And I won't be finishing the Hate Sale this year to get the prizes and things like that. So I'm happy with that. Like, I'm happy just to continue on with it next year or whenever I do it. I won't be joining next year's Hate Sale.
Yeah.
I just found I had too many focus projects this year and I need to be
kinder
kinder
to
to myself.
Themes and things. So, you know, we kind of got,
I need to be kinder to myself and not sort of bite off so much. Like, I need to sort of like, because I don't deal well with a lot of pressure.
Smaller bites.
Yeah, so I've got one focus project for next year instead of 5, which I had this year. So that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's a start.
And I'll do Whip Go again next year. I will just, I'm not sure how I'll work it out yet.
Yeah.
So that's a problem for future row.
Later. We still got like, a month and a half till, the end of the year. So it's fine.
Yeah.
So obviously neither of us had any FFOs
No.
in that time. And we kind of touched on plans. We'll go into more detail next time. Retreat. So yeah, we went up on the Friday, which was Halloween. Got all set up and everything. And yes, again, with our shops and shopping, we didn't, get a lot of stitching done
and greeting
that day.
people and all the things.
Yep. And lots was happening. So, and then, we ended up with storms.
Big
nights.
Storms.
I've actually got a little bit of video footage I took of when it was raining at one point. Pretty much standing where I was at last year's retreat when I took, video of like that there's the pub at one end and then I sort of pan around the river around to where we were stitching. So I'll put that in at the very end. We arrived on the Friday, sort of got there by lunchtime, had a bit of lunch at the pub nearby.
I missed it because I had to drop off my puppy dog.
Yeah, unfortunately this year, due to the amount of things that we had to take and Roo had the dog and things to worry about, we ended up taking 2 separate cars. So I'll pop in a picture of me and my car buddy. Can you guess who it is? Jeanette.
My car buddy was my dog.
So we forgot to take a picture when we were leaving, but we took one once we got there and parked the car. It's like, we need to. So that's what that was. And
it was all really like, it went so fast. Like, I felt like you guys were there for lunch and then we had to get set up and then all the things. And
it always moves quickly. And while Jeanette and I were at the pub, we saw a familiar face. And Jeanette leaned over and said, "That's Rebecca." And I'm like, "Oh, so it is." And we were like waving at her and like, she watches us. So, hi, Rebecca. So she knew who I was. But Jeanette knew who Rebecca was, but Rebecca didn't know who Jeanette was.
I guess maybe she thought that, where am I? Because we're normally most of the time together.
But Jeanette was like, sorry, I forget you don't know who I am. Because I watch you and I know who you are. So they got to meet in person and I got to meet Rebecca at that time because I'd not met her before that. But we did know she was coming up and we've chatted and things and, we refer to her and she refers to us and it was cool. It was nice to actually meet her in person. She's so lovely.
And when
her mum was with her too.
Yeah, when I eventually saw her, I was like,
So, I really enjoyed having a chat with Rebecca and her mum. They were lovely.
I enjoy a lot of the chats, really, to be quite honest, because there's so many different types of people that go, and so many different things that people stitch on. So some things like I'd never even seen before, and I was like, "Oh, what do you stitch on? Tell me all the things. I want to know. I'm interested."
I don't even feel like I got time to go around to everyone.
Unfortunately, I don't think I got time for everyone either. But
because every time I tried to do something, then I had to come back to my shop and things like that. So
we were busy all weekend long.
Yes. It was just go. It just it went by so fast.
I think the only time we barely got to breathe was when we went to bed. It was like, okay, we can rest.
It was like, I need to sleep because I'm so tired from the day. But it was great fun. And then we were there all day Saturday. And again, shopping, our shops, stitching, all the things. For the first time, we played a sort of stitching bingo. At retreat. It hasn't been done since we've been going to this particular one.
I've done other retreats with bingos.
Yes, but this particular one. So it was first year we had a bingo. So they handed out the sheets and they have all things written on there that you've got to do. There were a few freebie spaces. They were just for colouring fun. So there were different ways you could win. So one was by filling in these 9 squares here, which was all about you. And so then if you did all of that, you could call bingo, you could go up and get a prize. By the time I did that, there were 2 main prizes for each type of finish. So by the time I went up and did that one, I think was the little needle threader. Always handy. And then you could do a half cross this way. And I think when I did that one, I got a Freddo frog. because the main prizes had gone. And then you could do half cross the other corner to corner. And I think that was when I got, I can't remember which order I got things. Was it these?
I think so.
I can't remember which one I got it for. So I think I got the second prize for that. So it was these two things. So if you hold that for a sec.
Yeah.
So that is Snips, which always handy again. And this I was really excited about because it's a magnet pin wand. So, I mean, it's only got the short handle, but still, if you drop a pin or a needle on the floor, it will actually magnet to it.
Magnetise,
yeah, so I was happy with that. And then, of course, you could get your full cross, which was, you know, both corners. And I think that might be when I got this one. So it's a pattern with the threads. There's no...
Little koalas, is it?
Yeah, it's Three Wise Koalas by Carol Nielsen. So,
She's an Australian designer.
So, obviously, koalas are Australian. So, yeah, the pattern and the threads, figure out my own fabric, but still, I thought that was really cute. And then, of course, if you got... Move your finger. It's like the old Cadbury ad, move your finger. Yeah, some people know. It's funny. And then, yes, I love
Wasn't it the whole card or something?
I think, yeah, if you got everything.
Yeah.
And for that, I opened up a box. And on the box, it said, can be used as an Ort jar. And I was like, okay. And I got into the box.
But it's got a hole in the bottom,
yeah, so
you know, your Orts.
I think it's actually like a plant.
Yeah. It'd be for like one of those plants that don't need a lot of water, like the air plants.
And it's only a little something.
Or a little succulent or something.
Yeah, I can see how they're like, yes, it can be used for Orts in his mouth. But I just have to plug up his bum.
If you have the little pearl succulent ones, right? If you have the little pearl succulents, they'll come out like this and it'll look like he's got stuff coming out of his, regurgitating out of his mouth.
I think I'll use it for Orts. Thanks for that.
I did one of them. I can't remember what it was. The other thing I was going to say was this was all about you and this was all about
other
going
people.
to see other people.
Depending on what it was, it got you up and moving and potentially meeting people you hadn't
Talk
met.
to other people, yeah.
Otherwise, if all you did was sit at your table. You didn't have to participate if you didn't want to.
Yeah. Because we had people coming to our table and asking, has anyone done this? Has anyone done that? Has anyone
stitched a number? I'm like, I did. It was on my 31 days.
Yeah. So,
yeah, because I had to find someone other than me and I got you.
Yes.
So, so we sort of had to move around the room and talk to people a little bit. So Ro filled all of hers out in the end.
Yes.
And
I won a little prize, a little advent calendar. So it's got all the numbers here. And then on the back of here, it has little motif patterns. So there's a little reindeer for number 1 and then the bell and then another reindeer. And
I don't know if that'll focus enough. It's kind of a blurry picture
and then
as it is.
You have a whole bunch of little squares of fabric.
24 mini counted cross-stitch designs, 24 pre-cut blue Aida, threads. Your tapestry needles, your threads, and mini wooden hoop to put your finish in, and there's the needles. And the instructions on how to do it all.
Yeah. So I got that, which is cute.
I thought that was a cute one.
So I might add that into my Christmas stitching this year, maybe.
Maybe, depending on how many other things you got to do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Happy Holidays cross stitch advent calendar in a matchbox.
Yeah, pretty much. The large size.
Yeah. So that's what I got. Because when the bingo first started happening, I was actually handing out bits and pieces through our Goodie bags. So I didn't get to start when everybody else was starting. So I kind of was trying to catch up at the end. And
we were on the back foot as well, our table, because most of us ended up with the sample sheets. So it didn't have the instructions on what we were actually doing. And I'm like, I'm confused. And I went to the lady who was running it going, how do I do this? And she's like, you've got the wrong sheet. So then we had to get new sheets. So we had to start. Well, I didn't have to start again because I'd already filled out some of the things.
By the time I came back to the table, that had already been sorted out. Yeah.
But yeah, so it was fun for something different.
It was.
But yeah, if you didn't want to get up and move around, you didn't have to.
No. But I mean, you wouldn't have been able to fill out your bingo sheet if you didn't move around.
No, but that's what I mean. If you didn't want to do it, you didn't have to do it at all.
Yeah.
But that was very fun, something different.
Yeah.
And that was Saturday morning.
Oh gosh, I can't remember now.
And yeah, as Rose said,
sometime on that day.
Oh, it was on Saturday, and we were given our goodie bag.
Yes.
So in our goodie bag, we got some goodies, obviously.
So some of the things were the same, and then some of them were just different.
Same thing, but different colours.
Different colours or different
styles or whatever.
Yeah.
So we both
tea.
Let's go with the non-stitchy. We both got a tea bag. I got cranberry and pomegranate.
I got English breakfast.
Probably the better way to go, because I drink herbal teas and she drinks
normal tea,
regular tea. And we've got the mask.
Oh yeah,
we always get a sheet mask.
Yep, I got sweet peach.
I got pomegranate.
You see, it matches your tea.
It does. So I can put my face mask on and sip on my tea at the same time
and look like a pomegranate.
Turn into a pomegranate. What else?
Well, let's go this one.
All right. So Debbie from Deb Art Designs, we'll link her details down below because you won't be able to see that. In the goodie bag, I've taken mine out of the plastic because I actually used it at retreat. Was a little ort tray, so your patterned fabric on one side and a plain on the other. We got some silks for you. Now these were the same in everybody's bags.
Yeah, they're exclusive for our retreat.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to use.
Yes, definitely.
We got...
Yeah.
Where are we going with things?
We can go with that
one. Some thread wax. So, look, they're different colours. I didn't know they came in lots of different colours, so that was kind of cool.
Little clover cutter.
Yeah. Mine was the same,
so it
obviously.
hangs on a cord or whatever around your neck or whatever.
We got some scissors. I got silver.
I got gold.
And
look at the difference in the scissors. Well, there's not much.
They're the same size and style, just different colours. And there were a few other different colours as well.
Then we got a
little tin,
which you can put your needles in, and you can also put a magnet in it, and it'll keep your needles safe. So when you open it, your needles don't go
fall out. So we got different colours of those, and we got teeny little nail file.
Cute.
Which is always handy because you can get a snag nail.
Definitely.
It's good to have that in your...
And it's probably something you forget to pack, like for a retreat, because, you're so busy packing everything else.
Yeah. Making sure you got all your project things. And we got our little tissue packs with the little, the fabric holder, I guess.
Yeah.
Which helps keep them nice in the handbag or the project bag or the whatever. We got...
And then these section was in a box, a Paris DMC box from Crafty Threads. Yeah. And this is what I picked up on the way to retreat.
Yeah. The clover cutters were in there too.
Yeah.
So there was different pens. So mine's actually got knitting needles and yarn.
You knit. And mine's a measuring tape because I sew.
So it actually worked out quite well for us.
And it wasn't like... done that way. It just happened to be that way.
It just happened to be that way. Yeah. There was a little pattern in it, but we don't have a cover photo. So it is a DMC one. So if I can find it, I will insert a picture. If I can find a cover photo of it. If not, it is a Paris scene.
It's like a street with a shop front.
And you can see the Eiffel Tower in the back, and it's got Paris written across the top. So if I can't find that, then that's what that is.
And then we got a little thing here, and everybody was asking me, what is it? So I contacted Sharon from Crafty Threads and asked and let everybody know. It's a box cutter because on this end it has a tiny little blade.
It does, I've just seen it.
And tiny little blade. Yeah.
So tiny. Yeah.
So it wouldn't focus if we tried to show you.
No, probably not.
And then we got a measuring tape.
Yes, and we actually ended up with the same colour.
We did. So that was good.
Yeah.
And then we got a needle.
We got some needles in a little case, different coloured lids.
Yeah.
All same size, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Does it say?
I don't know.
Does it say the size?
I didn't look at the size.
No, I can't see that it says it. Possibly 24. That's pretty standard.
Yeah. And
I didn't actually open them.
There's a little magnet in the bottom too, so it doesn't they don't fly out everywhere. So basically, when you tip it upside down, the magnet stays in there.
Yeah.
Because it's too big to come out.
But even when you pull it
all
up,
your needles just sit there.
And then you can just pick a needle. And they
So,
do feel like they're size 24.
And like, you know, I'm shaking this and they're not moving. So it's quite a...
Actually, I think there might be a few different sizes because that one's very, very fine.
Possibly.
And then the other one was a lot thicker. So I think it's a variety of sizes.
And then it just sort of like goes back down in there and they keep your needles safe.
And if anyone was like us and couldn't get the lid off, it just pulls off.
Yeah.
Don't twist.
Yeah. Not a twisty one.
It's not a twister.
And then we got some threads. Now with these threads, it was just whatever was in your container, your box. And basically the reason why is because when they were made, they didn't have the correct number on the label. So Sharon has gone and found all the correct colours for each one and written them on the labels and then, given them to us.
There was 4 standard 6-strand ones.
2, 3, 4.
And 1 variegated.
Yep.
Or colour variations, whichever.
Yep. And then
which mine's very subtle variegated. It's very pale.
Mine's a bit more apricot-y, pinky yellow.
Yours has got a bit more variety, but I'm like, that's cool.
And then satin.
A satin one, which looks like we got the same.
Yeah. So thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon. That's awesome. It was
everybody
nice
loved
little surprises.
Seeing that because I had to make an announcement when I was handing them out for Sharon because Sharon couldn't attend.
Yeah.
And everybody was happy that they got a little box like and they were like, "Whoa, look at everything!"
Yeah, because you can use that box for something else. It's like so generous. Thank you, Sharon. And in the goodie bag, we did get a pattern. So that
Be Happy
is
Bees by Abellies.
It's a DMC one.
Yeah.
Looks like it was one of the free ones on their website. So it's Be Happy. And we did get another one that says Quiet Please Cross Stitcher at Work, like a little Quaker sampler style. We just got the printed pattern. Yeah. No cover photo, but if I can find that online, we will insert it here. But yeah, just some little motifs and the words Quiet Please Cross Stitcher at Work. It was from 2010.
Yes.
And we also got a couple of digital patterns.
We did.
So we will...
The lovely Adorn, she's our retreat designer.
She is. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to attend this year, though.
Yeah.
But she designed one for us, didn't she?
Yeah, it was a little seashell called Sea Fallow.
Yeah.
And it's by Adorn Williams. Yeah. And it's done in cottage garden threads and also light effects DMC.
Yeah.
So... It's really pretty.
It is. So, yeah, we'll have the photo in of that because we do have a cover photo of that one.
And the Dawn was talking to me while she was stitching it and she was like, she had to make some adjustments and she was like, I want to show you, but I don't because I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. So I was like, oh, yeah. Getting all excited about it. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So
there's that one. And then we also were... told before retreat that there was one that we were going to be given. Rebecca, who organises the retreat, was planning to print it, but ran out of time.
Yes, and the retreat theme was eras.
Yes.
So this pattern is in relation to that.
Yeah, so we should be able to put a cover photo in of that one too.
Yeah.
So the pattern that Adorn did was exclusive to the retreat.
Yes.
The other digital one we got was from the Witchy Stitcher.
Yep, Ghosts of the Eras tour. So it was based on the Taylor Swift Eras tour that she did and all the different
but it just
album covers, and then it's got all the ghosts on it.
And it happened to fit in with the theme of our retreat, which was Eras.
Yeah.
So we'll put the picture in of that one as well.
Yep. I had a little bit of haul prior to retreat, so I'm going to include that quickly here now. I went to Kmart and I found these little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins and I thought they're so cute. I'll definitely use them for decoration.
Yeah. I have little cauldrons.
We could put them on the board next year.
I have little cauldrons like that, which you may have seen on the board.
That I saw them too, but I thought I won't get them because you've got them. And then I've got these. So decoration and finishing. And then I'd been on one of the Facebook D-Stash pages and my post, like you finally got to me. So we got Welcome Summer by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And then I got Silver Creek samplers. There was a few of these ones. So this one's called Don't Quit Your Daydream. And there's a male and a female version in there.
Ooh.
And then this one's called Button Your Lip. So they've shown it finished on a jar. And it basically says, before you let unkind words slip, grab a button and button your lip. So I quite like that because
that's what you put on your swear jar.
Yes, yeah. I'm always about spreading the kindness and the positivity. So I do really like that one. This one's called Christmas Virtues. So 4 little ones, and I thought, oh, they're so cute. So you may see them very soon. Christmas. I love Christmas, so I love Christmas patterns. So we've got Jardin Privé, and this one's called Simply Merry Christmas. So there's the whole thing, and then underneath it's just split up. I'm trying to just not show it without the glare. And then this one, I've wanted this one for ages, and finally I found it. So it's Little Dove Designs, and it's called "'Tis the Season," and they're singing "Fa la 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 la." So this one is definitely going to be in my Christmas stitching this year.
Oh boy. Yeah. The list keeps getting longer.
Yeah. Like a lot of the ones I'm like, oh, maybe, but this one is a definite. So yes, that's what I got there. And then
so that was prior to retreat.
We've still got it was only a little bit, so I just wanted to quickly get it out the way. So
one of the other things that this is usually done every year at the retreat is some form of lucky dip door prize sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
we each got a ticketed number.
Raffle tickets were handed out, no extra cost. It was all included.
Yeah.
So raffle tickets were handed out. I handed them out.
Yeah, she did.
This year.
I got number 1.
Yeah. Because our table was closest to the front, so it was easy. And I was like, I can't give myself number 1.
That's right. Yeah. She was like, "Here, have this," and I was like, "What's that for?" And then I realised,
So I went up before you.
Yeah, you got called way before me. Like, near the beginning.
I was near the beginning, which was good because this was on the Sunday and we had to check out of our room. I hadn't got all my stuff out yet, so I was like, "Okay, good. Mine's been called. I'm gonna go and do what I need to do." Phew. And what I picked, there were some things on the table that were all wrapped in brown paper.
Yeah.
And then there were some things in one of the supermarket shopping bag reusable ones.
Yeah.
And I sort of looked at the table and then I was told there might be fabric in the bag. I told very strictly, whatever you touch first is what you take.
Okay.
So luckily for me, I touched the fabric. So it was one from Petaclean Designs, and it is the October fabric of the month fabric called Sandy, which I have a small piece of, but this
and now you got more of it.
This one's bigger. So now I have the big one.
Wow. That's probably about the same size that I get for my fabric of the month.
I get the small one, but then now I have a big one as well.
There you go.
So yes, I'm looking forward to putting something very nice and summery or beachy or something on that. So
I picked up one, and there wasn't very many left by the time I went up there. Being number 1, randomly was called towards the end. So I picked up a prize and I opened it up, and because I have sensitive skin, it was creams and body wash and that sort of stuff. So it didn't suit me. And I said to anybody, the people at my table, anybody want to swap or, I can't use this basically. Yeah. And so then the lovely Katie, she was like, "I'll swap with you. I love that brand." And I was like, "Excellent. What do you have?" And then she had Daryl Lee, Rockley Road. And I was like, "Excellent. I love Rockley Road."
That worked out well for you guys then. Perfect.
So we swapped and we both got exactly what we wanted. So that was really cool. And I've been so proud of myself. I haven't opened it. So now I'm showing it. I can open it.
You could have shown the empty box.
Well, I could have, but
But she didn't. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's definitely there. Hopefully that's not too loud. If yes, we'll have to cut it out. And Jeanette, the lovely Jeanette, poor Jeanette, was lucky last.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot left by then, but she ended up with a couple of little patterns and she was quite happy with those.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that was all the things we
games
won,
and things.
games,
Yeah.
So
we will move into, some people were going around and delivering little table gifts, so we'll just grab those. So we had some very lovely people at retreat going around putting some gifts on the table.
Some little random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
It was very sweet, and people were coming up and saying, here.
Yep. So the lovely Lucy, she does this a lot.
Yeah.
She put down little frogs, little 3D printed frogs. And mine was like a multicoloured rainbow one, which funnily enough matches a 3D printed frog that I already have. So I'll put a picture in of the two of them that I took. It's so cute. And so she couldn't have chosen better for me, and she didn't even know.
I think they were random. I think she just sort of like...
They were random. She just picked them out and put them on the table. But
so it just happened to be the right one.
Happened to be perfect for me.
Yeah.
So,
I got a little blue one, so I'm quite happy with him.
Yeah.
And he actually helped me get through because I was like giving him a little pat and I was like, no frogging on stitching.
That's what I said to Jeanette on one of the days she had to do some frogging. I'm like, you haven't given your little frog enough attention. Or was it Katie? One of them.
One of them.
In a new way.
We had Jess who gave us this little organza bag, and inside it
With some goodies.
we got some M&Ms. Yummy, yummy. Haven't eaten them yet.
Not yet.
We got a little card which has little positive
affirmation.
words on it. So that was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a little thing that was inside a packet that you couldn't see, so you had to rip it open.
Mine's a little pink teddy bear.
And I got a little pink duck. Quack, quack. Yeah. So I like that because I've done a lot of ducky things lately. And then we got a needle minder, and I got a little black cat.
And I got a black mummy, black and gold mummy.
And then
a
little
Halloween stitching at some point.
Yeah, and then a little zipper pull, and it says warrior. And then I've got a little Christmas. Well, yeah, a little Christmas candy. Oh yeah, of course you want to go the other way now.
That's what mine was doing.
Little Christmas candy.
And mine was a little red reindeer.
So that was really cute.
Yeah,
Thank you,
cute.
Jess.
So good use.
Thank you, Lucy.
Everybody.
That's those two, yeah. And then we got from Sarah. She made everyone's name on a little.
Got the list of names.
Yeah, I asked her. She went off the retreat Facebook page.
Yeah.
And she had them all there, and she was like, if you see anyone's name that you know or that's sitting at your table, grab them and hand them out. And I was like, okay, because Sarah didn't know everybody's name. No. So
they're like, the letters are like fluoro.
Yeah.
And then there's a little cassette tape from the 80s.
Yeah, so very eras
as we
themed.
said, it was eras themed, so
and
that's very 80s.
Yeah, so Sarah was like, hand them out for me. So, okay.
You probably know more names.
Yes, yeah. And then from Crafting with Rebecca, I got a little needle minder, and it's a little mitten with a little Christmas tree on it.
I didn't get anything. And
then from Kim, we got a little hand stitched by Kim because I saw her doing these. And it's a little key ring. I got a little balloon and you got a butterfly.
Yeah, we got to choose.
Yeah.
With that.
Oh, I didn't get to choose. She just gave me mine. And I was like, okay, cool.
I got to choose because there wasn't many left. I think by the time she got around to me, so.
And then we got a little squishy frog from our friend Jeanette. And
wait.
There's a hole there and you can.
This is what it looks like inside the box. And he goes, ribbit. You can literally squeeze him in his belly with.
Oh dear.
It was so fun.
And then
to play with, so,
from Denise, we got a little zipper pull charm. So I got that one. We got to pick what we wanted.
We got to choose. And again, by the time she got to me, there wasn't many, but I'm like, oh, it has to be the vampire teeth, doesn't it? Because I need to be bitten to become immortal.
Yeah, that's right. And then also from Denise, her shop is Coco X Stitch. So that's her details.
Mm-hmm. And I got the same.
And we got some raspberry flavoured gummy frogs. And they're no sugar.
And then there was a fan as well, which actually has Coco X Stitch written on it.
Yeah. And these lollies are the healthy lollies she was telling me because they're also like gluten free and natural colours and flavours. So nothing like kind of added to it. And one whole bag is one serving.
Well, there you go. I can sit there
and not feel guilty. It's good that you get a whole bag as a serving because not many things you buy these days, a whole bag as a serving.
I'm sure there were people at retreat using these.
Yeah, probably was.
It's very warm.
I had my big industrial fan, so I was right.
We were right.
we were right. Our table was okay.
Yeah. But yeah, she thought they were a good idea because yes, it can get quite hot at retreats. So,
well, Sunday it got really hot.
It did.
Friday and Saturday, because of the storms, it kept it nice and cool, or like reasonable. We had the fan going most of the time, didn't we? And it was on like circulate. So if we had it, because I've got an industrial fan, if we had it just on
us,
it got a bit cold. So we had it on circulate, so it was actually doing nice, just that gentle breeze every now and then.
So they were the little table gifts.
Random acts of kindness,
we were given. And so now we'll move into our purchases.
Yes.
Now, prior to the retreat, the lovely Deb from Deb Art Designs takes orders for a retreat bag.
And she usually does a retreat bag every year for us.
Yeah,
so
and normally...
We've kind of come to expect it now, haven't we? We're like, what's this year's design going to be?
But this year she did a slight change. She added another size. So you had a choice of a small or the larger one.
So mine's a small.
And I got the larger one.
And so if we put the small in front of the large, you can see the difference between the two sizes. So yeah.
And it's just got Eat, Sleep, Stitch, Repeat. Original 2025.
Yeah, so that was lovely.
And she's got a gorgeous rainbow zip on it.
And she made them like
the bright neon colours
to order. So like you had to say, yes, I would like one and what size you wanted. So she only made
what was ordered.
Enough that was ordered,
so there were no spares to buy at retreat. And it's got stars on the inside. But
I haven't opened mine, but I'm guessing mine has the same. Yep.
So yeah, the bright colours and the rainbow zip and everything again, probably kind of 80s.
Yeah, eras kind of neon.
Eras thing.
So that was that one,
and then of course she did have a shop there.
Yep. Well, she did some fabric especially for the retreat as well.
Okay, you got that. Yep.
Yep. So I got 2 pieces. Because I have 2 projects in mind for this colour. Because when she showed it to us on the retreat Facebook page, so I kind of had an idea, but I went and I spoke to her about what would be suitable size and count and blah, blah, blah. So it's called Marucci Waters because that's the suburb that we were in for retreat. This one's a 32 count Lugana, non-opalescent, so just a normal plain one. Because fabric is different every time you hand-dyed fabric is different every time. This is a 32 count linen. So that last one I showed you was
this one.
Yeah, that one's an even weave, I think.
Yeah,
on the tag. Yeah. And then this one is the linen. Whoopsie. So it's much darker because the linen is a different
takes the dye a lot.
Yeah, I think the linen is a natural fibre and the even weave isn't a natural fibre. Well, so so it takes the dye differently.
Yeah.
So yes, I was like, yes please.
Very good.
And because that was specific to the retreat as well, so I don't know whether she has any left and whether she'd be selling them or not, but yeah.
She was selling the last of her Fiberlicious hand-dyed floss.
Yep.
So I got what she had left in Whispers. So it's a very nice, colourful one.
Yeah.
And she had one little lonely Fiberlicious.
All by himself.
And that one is Blueberry Hills. I couldn't leave him there by himself. He was lonely.
So I ended up getting Hawaiian Hibiscus was one of them. And then the other one I got was Raunchy Rainbow.
Raunchy Rainbow.
Oh la la. So that's Raunchy Rainbow. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but
it was pretty.
I'm sure something will come to me and it'll call and it'll say, bro, we need that.
Here I am. It's me.
Okay.
And then
this one.
All right.
So back a few months ago when I saw Jenny from Garden Path Crafts at one of the retreats, I think it was the Stitching in the Mountains, I said to her, I need those needle miters. Can you make me some, please? And I said, I don't need them straight away, but just next time I see you, can you bring them? So she brought them up for me. So there's 3 little ones. So hummingbird up the top, flamingo in the middle, and a toucan down the bottom. So yes, and they're made from like recycled bottle caps, I'm pretty sure she said. And then because I bought that, I got a little card as a gift.
You could choose whatever flower you want.
Yeah, and I said I'll choose purple lavender because, you know, I love purple.
And I bought one of her Outlander ones, and it says Sassenach.
There you go. I was wondering what that said.
And the dragonfly.
Yeah.
I
quick look, I thought it said Susanna. And I was like, why did you pick up a needle one that says Susanna?
I didn't. No. It says Sassenach.
Yes, I know, but a quick look, I thought it said Susanna.
Yeah, because Sassenach is an Outlander. Like,
right, gotcha.
It was what the Scots called English.
And was it? Okay.
And it was an insult, but then in Outlander, Jamie uses it as like a pet name for Claire. So he uses it in a positive way for her.
Okay. I'm learning now too.
Yeah. So if you watch the show, you would have known that, but Ro doesn't watch it. So
right.
I thought I'd explain it to her and anyone else who is unaware.
Now that we're all educated.
On the same page and everything. So, yeah.
Okay, so we visited the Silks for You stall and we got the mystery bags.
They had some mystery bags
they were black like this.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see through them.
They were discounted quite heavily. It was a really good deal.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So a lot of people were getting those.
Yes.
Because you just got like a random bunch of...
It's like a bigger one here.
Yeah, so you get a big one and some, you know, regular skeins, and then you get some of the really little ones. So there was a bit of a mix of like colours and things in that. You know, if you didn't know what to get,
some
you get a mystery bag.
Neutrals and brights, and you got pretty much neutrals and brights too, didn't you?
Much. I got some bright purple, bright reddish.
So that was cool.
So like, so I didn't have to pick and choose. So I could get whatever.
And it was like when I got it and got back to my table, and eventually, because when I got back to my table, I was busy with the shop. Yeah. So when I eventually got to open it, I was like, woohoo! Yeah, it was like Christmas.
Really yeah. Speaking of Christmas,
they
also had a couple of the Christmas in July boxes.
Yes.
That people, I think they'd ordered them and not ended up paying for them.
Yeah, so something happened. Yeah.
There was literally 2 of them, I believe.
I thought there was 3.
There may have been 3, so I don't know who got the other one because we got one each.
Yes, because I went up and I went, oh, I really want that tomorrow, because when I saw them, Joe had gone home for the day, and so next morning I was like,
I saw the boxes there, but there was no sign at the time when I saw them. I'm like, what is that? So then, the next day I said, what's in there? And she told me that it was
So they were all the same. So that's the box they came in. Yeah. And so you got a beautiful purple. Now I'm not sure on what size these are called. No.
Some of them have labels and some don't.
Yeah, that one. That one just. Oh, that one's 45 meters, and then this one is. These are both 15 meters. So this was in another organza bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those two were together.
Yeah, they were in the bag together. Everything was in bags.
Yeah. And then these two again are 15 meters, and these were in one bag together. Look how gorgeous that is.
I'm so glad I bought it.
Yes. Yeah, me too.
It was really good value.
Yeah, because I was like having a look and I was like, I really like that. And this one's half a hank and it's a green one. Yeah. And last but not least, we got a blue one and it's a full hank. So look how gorgeous that blue is. It's just, the colours just melt my heart. So I was very, very happy to purchase that.
Yep, me too.
And while I'm on Silks for You, I have a little bit of a notice about their Christmas.
Right. Okay.
So they were doing a club this year. They're going to continue it next year, but it's only going to be for 6 months next year. So the last month you get 2 hanks. So at the end of this year, December, I'll get 2 hanks in my Hank of the Month club. So I was speaking to Joe and I got permission to share it. So if you're deciding, if you liked what you got this year in your Hank of the Month club, sign up and it's for 6 months next year. If you didn't sign up this year and you'd like to sign up, you can go over to Silks for You and check them out and talk to Joe or Jamie, and I'm sure they can help you out. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd include that because it's the Christmassy sort of hanks. Yeah. Yep. There we go.
And then, of course, we did have some separate purchases to the packs.
Yeah.
They had some of these 45
I think so. Yeah, I think they are the 45s.
They had some that were
seconds.
Like seconds. For whatever reason, they weren't 100% happy with it, or it was a limited run, or whatever. So they just had them all in one box, and you just rummaged around to find whatever you liked. So I got a couple of these, which is the charcoal.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So it's not black, but it's not grey, but it's not brown. It's kind of like all in one.
Yeah, it's kind of grey, browny, black.
Yes. Which I thought would be really nice. And then there was this lovely multicoloured one that I just was like, oh, that's so pretty. And, you know, could possibly work for Halloween things. It's not the same as the Halloween one.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure I picked this one out of the same container that you picked yours from. So it's a beautiful, like, turquoisey blue. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And then out of the Hanks, I picked up a few. So I picked up this lovely peachy, goldy, tanny coloured one. And then obviously the pinky, green, blue, purpley kind of colour. This one. Oops.
Yeah, so we don't necessarily know
the numbers
and things. For
and then
these
it's
ones,
like
they were just in the box.
An aquary, turquoisey kind of colour.
Numbers.
Yeah.
You know, they never went into.
So yeah, that was Silks for You. I'm so glad.
I'm not finished with Silks for You.
Silks for You just are so soft and like.
Because they're silk.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I bought some things that weren't silk from Silks for You. So they had like a couple of little trays that just had like. They'd really reduced them down,
clearance,
basically clearing them out. Yeah. There was this little pair of pink scissors, and I was actually using them at retreat. They're quite pointy,
nice and sharp,
and they've got the cover to protect, so they'll be great to just throw in a project bag.
Yep.
Little pen with like cats on it, because you know you always need a pen. And of course I had to get this one. It was the only Halloween one they had, so of course I had to grab that. And then I got this little lolly one, and I have a plan for that. So
just gonna eat it later.
I'm gonna eat the lolly later. No. I plan to use one of my umbrella doobies.
Needle threaders.
That's the one. And actually
glue it on
to that.
Yeah.
And then it can
attach. Fiddly.
Yeah. Because I need to actually glue it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just stick the magnet on.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
So it will look something like that.
Yeah.
And then I can actually attach it to my Lowry stand.
Yes. I've got one at home and it works a treat.
Yeah. And then I got a couple of little lollipop ones. They're very cute too.
Yes, they are very cute.
And
I
bought a couple of little things from a little shop called Rose Crafty Corner. And one of them was a Halloween orc tray that matches the lovely bag I got not that long ago from Rose Crafty Corner.
Yep.
And this is a new product that Rose Crafty Corner now has. These are her mini size bags, and they go that way. The zips up here.
Yep.
Because I think it was the last video that I said I was going to do the little mini solar system from Clouds Factory.
Yep.
And I thought, well, I need a little base bag for it, and it's just got the blue lining on the inside.
Yep.
So
it's good for a travel size too. So you know, like if you don't have a lot of space to travel with things, you know,
space travel.
Just got that there.
And of course, we had to see Lisa at Paddock Lane Designs. She was there with her pop-up shop.
She was.
And so I got a couple of these large spools that she had, because we've been told she got a different one.
Oh yeah, so see how they're different? So yours is kind of like got a
mine's like curved, yours is flat. But I think the internal's probably about the same.
Yeah. I got a few of these ones.
We've been told that you can fit a whole hank of
Silks for You
silk on there.
Yeah.
So that's why I grabbed a couple to give that a go.
Yep, me too.
And because when you grab things from Lisa, you get your little Paddock Lane Designs.
So I made two purchases, so I got two. So you must have made two purchases and got two.
Well, I have another one, but it's in use.
Oh, okay.
So I think I went back about 3 times. As I do. When you go back and look at something else, you know, once it settles down a little bit.
Yeah.
So she had the pony black needles there, so I thought I'll give them a try, because they're a size 26. They're a bit more petite than like some of the other needles. So I'm hoping that they will work like sort of similarly to my petite needles.
I've tried the Pony Blue, and that was a beautiful needle to work with.
I've been told that that's good too.
Yeah.
So they're the tapestry ones. So they are a little slightly more pointy.
Yep. There's a lot of people who love pony needles
pony
though.
blues.
Yeah.
Some love them.
Yeah. Give them a go.
Yep. So I thought, I'll give it a try. And she had the floss drops from Ginger Stitch AU. And I saw these and I'm like, ooh, that's so
pretty colours.
Pretty. So I grabbed, there's 10 on there, and then
Yep.
she had a 5, and then Jeanette bought the 5 in the same, because
Okay.
I took mine back to the table and showed her, and I said, there's a 5. I don't know how much they are. I went back and asked Lisa, and I'm like, I should have got them when I got mine.
Yeah.
And make mine a bit bigger. And then she had some of the little hoop ornament holder things. So you put your screw part in the bottom.
Like this part?
No,
Not necessarily.
not that one.
Not necessarily this hanger part, but on your hoop where you have the screw, that's what goes in there. No, we don't have any up there.
I do
So
have some, but I don't have any up there.
it's the screw part.
Yeah. So yeah, I got a couple of the wooden ones and a couple of the black ones. These ones, my little daily fuel, I took that because that was one of Lisa's patterns, so I had that to show her. It did actually stand up in the little black one. So, but it won't stand up in the wooden one because it's not the right
angle.
Actually it will.
Yeah, just.
I
guess if it wasn't being moved around, it would probably be stable.
I don't have a flat surface to put it on to show you guys. So I got them because we can't hang everything. So very easy thing. And then of course she had some little hoops. So I like the the fake wood look because they kind of go with everything.
And these ones are the ones that are rubbery on the outside.
Yeah.
So they kind of like stretch over your material.
Yeah. So they're for finishing, not really for using while you're stitching.
Yeah.
So that was a couple of different sizes in those. Then she had some different shapes. So she had an oval one and
a kind of square, rectangle,
and then that
octagonal.
one. So I was like, I don't have those sort of shapes. And like, sometimes round's boring. So mixed up because I loved the finish of this in the oval one. So when I saw an oval one there in a bigger size, I'm like, gotta have that. And I grabbed
some Huggies.
Have you heard of those?
They're not Cheetos.
You can actually wrap them around your skein if you don't bobinate or floss drop. But what I got them for is for like rolling up the side of the fabric, and then I put that over to hold it in place when it's in a frame,
like a Q-snap or a Nerge frame or something like that.
Well, they work better with the Nerge sort of ones because
but they
the
can
Q-snaps are quite thick.
Yeah,
and these actually are only small. I couldn't get them to work on Q-snaps, but they do work on the
there is a couple of different sizes of those that are available out in the
ones,
world.
These were the ones that Lisa had there, and she had them going quite cheap.
Yeah.
So I grabbed a few. They're very handy for putting the little bit of extra fabric when you've got the hoops. They work better. They work better with the hoops.
Anything to keep our fabric out the way.
Yep. And I got 2 of these. Now, I can't find my other little alligator clip, but it'll turn up. It'll be in my stuff somewhere because I definitely had the 2. So these are, I forget what they're called.
Scroll frames?
They go on the scroll frames to tighten.
Tension
Something.
Yeah.
So
you clip them onto the side of the fabric and then you attach it around the scroll frame. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, and then you tighten it up with the...
That's why you need 2 because you have one on each side. And the alligator clip goes that end. So that goes around your scroll frame. That clips onto your fabric and then you can tighten. Yeah. So it doesn't sort of,
So your fabric stays taut.
Frame,
yeah.
It helps with, the tension, obviously.
Yeah. Yep.
So I thought, look, they were pretty cheap
go.
too, so I'll give them a go. But I got to find my other alligator somewhere. It's probably, attached itself to something.
A needle minder or something.
I'll find it eventually. And then I got, because Ro has been talking about the ornament packs when she's been to other retreats without me. Rude. So I was like, oh, I have to have a look at these things. So,
yep. And I was like, here they are. She had like a basket full of them.
She did.
Yeah.
So they have like 3 different ones in there, and I got 2 bundles. And I chose these ones not because of the green, even though they both have green, but because they both had something opalescent in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even look at what count or fabric type or anything they were, but I think I've ended up with linen and even weave.
Mm-hmm. I got a few too. I got I just
It's like when she says a couple. You know, there's more than a few.
So there's that one. There's a pink, a red, and a green. There's an Ada pack. So this is the thing, is like Elisa puts them in like all Ada or all even weave or all linen.
And I honestly didn't even look. I just went, oh, sparkly.
Yeah. So that's those three.
Sparkles. Like, I don't know what else.
Then I got like this one reminds me of the citrus, you know, like the orange, yellow, and green. Mm-hmm. And then there's a grass green, a blue, and a mint green kind of thing.
So she writes.
So even weave. So I just picked up ones that I like the colours of. So you know, whatever they were, even weave, linen, or Ada, it didn't really matter to me. I really liked this one, this like terracotta-y, reddy coloured one. So, and then there was a brown as well. So that was the ornament packs I got.
I didn't.
Oh, did you?
So this was a 32 pack because it's written on one of them.
Yep.
32 pack, but there's I think even weave and linen in that. But anyway.
Oh.
And then of course we bought some other fabric.
Yes, we did. So we bought one that was the same.
It's the same
colourway
called
Sunburnt Country. I got a 32 count linen, and you got
a 32 count even weave.
Yeah.
But I got a small piece and I got a bigger one. But
so there doesn't look like a lot of there doesn't look like a lot of difference. Like it's just a bit. Mine looks like a bit darker.
Yeah. So that you will be seeing for something soon.
Yeah, maybe Christmas. You know.
We'll see. So Sunburnt Country. It's called.
Yes,
so
it's a lovely,
very
lovely
Aussie
neutral.
Sort of, it is very nice neutral.
Yes.
And the other one I got that was it's kind of nice neutral was 36 count linen. She had a bit of a sale on linen on the last day.
Yeah.
And it is called Cloudy Moon. And I thought that was a nice kind of neutrally colour. And I think Katie was stitching on a cloudy moon.
I think she might have been.
Somebody else I've seen doing cloudy moon. I'm like, I need to see this cloudy moon in person.
Yep.
So 36 count linen. I haven't done a 36 count before, but
I have.
That's the same as 18 count.
Yeah.
When you do it.
It's not that much different to 32, to be honest.
It's probably not. So, I'm branching out a little more.
Yes, good girl. Like to see this like encouragement and growth.
Yeah. I'm just still opening my ornament.
Yeah. All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'll get on with my fabric.
That is so pretty. That's the opal one that was in one of them.
Yeah. So I got this one, and it's called Royal Footman. So Lisa has a different. She has a royals range basically, and so all the different royals like Queen, Jester, King, you name it.
Prince.
Yeah, so this is the Royal Footman, if you're interested. Okay, that's that one. Then I saw this one and it was like pinky green, and I was like, oh, I really like this one. So this one's called 1980s. This is the one that she did specifically for the retreat. Yeah, because I asked her, can you do a neon one? And this was the one that she did with the neon colours, and it doesn't come out neon, which is fine with me. I'm happy with how it turned out, but yeah, it's called 1980s. So that's that one. And then we have
Didn't even realise.
Did you see the sneak peek then? Another one of Elsa, and you know how much I love my Elsa colorway. That is not the character on the movie.
I'll let it go.
That was good timing. And then I got some. Oh, this is the one I intentionally wanted to get, was Bright Sky.
Oh, the others were accidents?
No. The others were just happily jumping in my hand. But I have plans for this one, so that's why I wanted to get some Bright Sky. Yeah, so that one's an opalescent as well. I'm going to end up with a big pile here in a minute. Rose petal linen, 32 count. Oh, I haven't been saying the counts, but never mind. I'm telling you the colours so you can see them.
By your own count.
Yeah, this is rose petal. So pink. It's not as white as coming up in the camera. It's really soft pink through here. So
yes, it is. It's not
yeah. There you go. There we go. So you can kind of see that it's not white. It's actually like a soft pink.
Sometimes if you don't hold it quite as
straight, yeah. Then we have one of my favourites, Garden Meadow, which again is a really soft green. So we probably need to do
or back. Yeah, when we go back a little bit.
Yeah,
against my black, my well, not black, dark grey.
Yeah,
you can kind of see.
It's hard to kind of show it, but it's like the pink one. It's got green all over. Oh, we're falling. Yep. Then we've got, this is the pink bespoke one that she did. So yeah, really nice and pink.
36 count linen.
Yep. Then we have pink marshmallow, and this is the 40 count linen. So when I picked this one up, I was like, it said 40 count, and I was like, you know what? I actually really like this color to start with, the 40 count, because it's light. You know, I've got a couple of 40 counts at home now, but I haven't touched them yet because I wanted a light color in 40 count to start with.
I have a scrap or two of 40 count that I'm going to start with before I go on to anything else.
Yeah.
I've just got to find something.
Well, that's my scrap.
That's a big scrap.
You know me. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. So this is Mermaidia, and this is a 28 count even weave. And I love Mermaidia. I have a couple of these at home, and it's an opalescent, but I'm not sure if it's coming up in the camera.
Sometimes we say that,
and then we watch it back.
And then when we watch it back, it's like, oh yeah, you can really see it.
Yeah.
So hopefully it shows up.
And then another opalescent is Tropical Ocean, 18 count Ada. So again, kind of, that's probably like in here. This is probably more true to colour in here. Yeah.
Do it against the dark shirt.
That's it. All right, that one's there.
Oops.
And then this was one of the scraps, and she said I could just have this for free because she didn't know what name it was. It wasn't going to be able to be sold, so she just said to me, just have and I'm a very good customer of hers.
You are, yes. I think that was one I found and went, I don't know where this belongs.
Oh.
Because it looks like the
now
size ones.
It does, yeah.
So I thought, it looks like it slid out of one, but I couldn't see one that seemed to be missing.
Now this one is called Dirt Road, so it's a really soft brown. It's just it's really neutral and beautiful. 36 count linen, this one. Then we have a purple flowers, and this one is 32 count linen.
Of course, the purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But you know, you've noticed I've started to go away and get other colours now too.
You're leaning towards blues now.
Yeah, I really am. Yeah. This is another one of the royal variations. So Royal Queen 32 count linen. Very nice. And then we have Chocolat. Chocolate. 36 count linen.
You keep dropping on me.
I thought you had hold of it. No. And then we have Lilac. 32 count linen, just to be different. Then we have Summer Beach 40 count linen. That way. So it's blue and yellow.
And was this the one we said it looks like a sky view down on like an island sort of where you can see the beach and the water kind of?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. I think I vaguely remember having that conversation.
Did I have that conversation with you or someone else? I can't remember.
No, I vaguely remember it, yeah. Okay. Now I got Cloudy Sky too, 36.
Mine's Cloudy Moon.
Oh, yours is Cloudy Moon. Mine's Cloudy Sky. 36 count linen. I don't know. So many lovely, you know, imaginative names.
But some of them that are like in like a family because they
like the royals. Another royal here we have Royal Maid 32 count linen. Now you can see how different this royal one was to the Queen and to the footman. It's like a goldy kind of colour, this one. It's really like, you know what it reminds me of is like Gold Digger. You know, like
which is another one of
yeah. But so and then last but not least, we have another Bright Sky 32 count linen. It's hard to get good help.
Yeah, it is. You're the one that keeps dropping it, not me.
And then at the bottom of my pile, I forgot that I had these ones. I got a couple of patterns. Santa Paws. So let's do this there we go. No glare. Santa Paws is coming to town. And that's by Stitchy Prose, Prose, Holly Freeman. And then I got a Shannon Christine pumpkin wagon. Now, I haven't seen this one on her website. So I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then last but not least, I got the Haddock Lane Whip Warriors Diary for next year. So this is one of the products that I intentionally was buying. So I said to Lisa,
wasn't an accident.
No. Please bring me up one. And I compared the smaller size, which is like an A5 to this size.
2 different sizes this year.
And because I sometimes have a few projects in one day, it's better me getting the bigger size so I can actually fit them in. And then I'll give you a quick flip through. So, you know, there's project list, whip go board, new starts, whip tracker. So these are this is where you write your projects in every day, and it's non-dated, so you can just write the dates in. There's different things for each month. So there's the Whip Warriors calendar, different bits and pieces, and
you can get it without that stuff in it.
You can
without the Whip Warriors stuff, just the planner itself.
So
it's 2 different versions and now 2 different sizes.
Notes. You know, or like it's repeated a lot of different things because during the year, some of the challenges and things are repeated, and then some of them are not on that month, for example, or if they have a pop-up challenge or something like that. So that's the Whip Warriors one. So as Kylie was saying, there is actually one that's not a Whip Warriors one. It's just called Paddock Lane Designs Diary, I think. 2026 diary. Yeah, something like that. It's got the year on it. We link below. You can get it from Amazon, or you can get it from Lisa herself. And then there's website. Yes, and then there is also a digital version for next year as well. So if you're not a physical diary person, you can do it digitally. Yeah. So that's all our haul from.
That's all of our purchases.
We will quickly move through the
as quick as possible.
The goodies that we picked up from the freebie table, because the retreat always has a freebies table where people can de-stash things that they don't want anymore, and someone else can take it home and love it.
Yes.
So we got some stuff.
Yes. We'll start with patterns and books, magazines, kind of thing, shall we?
And kits. Yep.
Okay. So you want to show that one, and then I'll show these ones.
So I got this little mermaid kit from Dimensions, which should be fun, and it's a kit. It's got the fabric and the threads in there, so that looks like a lot of fun.
Kylie picked this one up and then she gave it to me. So there's 4 little
the months of the year little calendar things. It obviously came as a freebie with a magazine.
So it looks like it's from a Cross Stitcher magazine.
Yeah.
We don't have any of the other months, so if you want to know what the other months are, let us know.
I don't know whether somebody else picked them up or they were just the ones the person didn't want to do. But
so they're super cute.
And I got a complete craft pack. So it's got some beads there, some thread, a little bit of fabric, and I think it makes a birthday card, maybe.
Nice.
I
got a little free pattern, Home Stitch Home from Tiny Modernist. So that was very sweet. I definitely will do that one.
And I picked up a couple of magazines. I haven't even looked in them yet. I was just like, well, I'll have a flick through.
When you get a spare minute?
Yeah. Well, now that I've shown them, I will have a flick through and see if there's anything there I like. If there's not, I'll pass them on to Ro or Jeanette or Katie or somebody.
I'll have a look. Yeah, see what's in there.
Failing all that, I will see if Denise will have them at Coco.
Yeah, or we could take them to another
or we
retreat.
take them to another stitching meetup, or you take them to a retreat or whatever.
Right. So I got this one. Oopsie.
Gotta love an oopsie.
Yeah. I got this one, and it's Celebrations Calendar 2023. So it's got the 6 different cards inside it, as well as the calendar.
The patterns,
So the calendar will be useless, but the patterns for the cards will be great.
Yeah.
And then there's another calendar, same deal. So this is a Margaret Sherry one, and this is from the World of Cross Stitching.
And that's it. That was a 16-month calendar. Does that mean there's 16 patterns?
Or
was 6
exclusive designs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all know cross stitch magic that's been floating around. Well, maybe
Does the rounds?
Yeah. So that was that one. And then I've been collecting these books for a little while, and I got samplers, alphabets, and roses. So
cool.
That's those ones.
Like we said, we're trying to do it fairly quickly because we know we've been going for a while.
If you want any more details, just ask us and we can.
Yeah. I managed to pick up a couple of things of fabric.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that one says on it it's 15 count, but it's not. It might be a 28 count or something. I'll have to have a look. But yeah.
I picked up some fabric too that someone had started a border on. Sorry.
Knocked me out and everything else.
So someone had started this border on it, and then for reasons unknown, obviously stopped.
Didn't do any more?
No. And so it was on the Freebie table, so I was like, okay, I'll unpick that and I will figure something to put on that.
Mm-hmm.
Might even be one that I could experiment with dyeing, because there is a couple of age marks on it.
Yeah.
A little bit of waste canvas, a little bit of pre-gridded fabric, and then just a little bit of scraps. That's the fabric.
All right. Random list now.
I've got a couple kits here.
Okay, will you show those?
Okay. So I've got Holy Night, the gold collection, Dimensions gold collection, I think it is. Yep. And then I got a couple of these kits. They're to make up like necklaces and earrings and a little scissor kit, key fob. So that was cool.
Got bits and pieces in there.
When I end up doing them, I'll show you in more detail.
Yeah.
I got this ballerina in the kit. And then I got a Semco baby girl sampler. And my next door neighbour is now having a baby. So
maybe it'll be a girl.
I might have to get onto the baby samplers. She's a lovely next door neighbour, so yeah. Vine cross-stitch kit. So with the grapes and stuff. I love my Christmas. You know I love my Christmas. Couldn't go past this one.
And the stockings.
Yep, the stockings. And this is a Joan Elliott design. So I really do like her sort of stuff. And then another Dimensions Gold collection, Ballerina Beauty. And then she's got like the threads and the chronic and the fabric. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And then just bits and pieces.
Random bits and pieces.
Yep. You go.
All right. I picked up some packs of threads. Well, actually, Rebecca picked that one up and said, Kylie, do you need more threads? I'm like, sure.
She needs more threads like a hole in the head.
I always take them though. So yeah, some random packs of threads there, and these look like they've been at the op shop because they've got a lifeline sticker on them, but they're Riola's threads.
Yep. Someone's rescued them.
Somebody's rescued them and then changed their mind maybe.
Yep.
I've never used Riola's threads, so I thought, well, you know, since they're on the freebie table, I'll try.
Yep.
Some hoops, various hoops. There's one of the tension ones there.
Yep.
And then just, you know, various other.
That's
the finishing one.
Yep. Cool.
I love them. They're handy. This is a stitch caddy from, must have been a freebie with the Cross Stitcher magazine at some point. So I thought, yeah, why not? And it looks like it's got a magnet in there, so for your needle and other bits and pieces.
Scissors, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Nice little container like to take with you somewhere too.
Yeah, cute one. And there was a rotary cutter, which, you know, they always come in handy when you're doing things. A little tape measure
especially
again.
when you're finishing stuff, they come in handy.
Again, this, you know, would have been the freebie with the magazine.
Yep.
So
lots of freebies with the magazine.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, whoever got them didn't want them. That one's a little Notions case.
Cute.
And that one is a coaster. That one's a square one, and then there was 3 round ones. Yeah. And there was the self-covering buttons, and there was a little booklet with button things. So I just grabbed all that. And then there's 2 of these. Do you want to hold one?
Sure.
And they're just little, like probably a Notions pouch or something.
Yeah.
They got little pockets on the insides.
Yeah.
So, you can put your scissors or your needles or your whatever else in there.
Something small, and then wrap it up and tie it up.
Yeah, cool. And I thought, well, they were cute. I'll see if I use them. If I don't, I will rehome them at a later date.
I got some fun gift tag bookmark things, and I can't show you the actual other side because it's the patterns, but it's those sort of patterns that are on there. And then just a little complete craft kit. So it's like, got the decorative paper and the, to make some cards and some
thread in the fabric.
Queen of Hearts. So I've never seen this sort of one before. So I was like, look, reminds me.
John James needle.
Yeah, a couple of needles and some beads and stuff.
Cool.
And then last but not least, some decorative papers and stuff. So I think I might be in the mood to make some cards soon.
Well, it is coming up to Christmas time. You can make Christmas cards.
Yeah. Although if I made these ones, they could do for my birthdays for next year. I wouldn't have to stress about worrying.
Yeah, you work it out.
So yeah,
that's everything.
Oh, hang on.
Oh no,
one more. So I know this is as a quilter's roll. I'm not sure if there's another name for it, but basically what it's like a post pack tube that you get from the post office. And this one obviously isn't. This is a real one. And you basically you can make these yourself. So I've made one, and then
if you're
clever enough, yeah.
Which I am not.
So then it just rolls out like that, and then you put your cross stitch in here or your quilt block or whatever it is, and then you roll it up, and it actually keeps it flat. So when you unroll it, it's flat. So I'm thinking
no folding.
Yeah. So I'm thinking if I need to iron a finish to bring it down to here to show you guys, I could roll it up in here and keep it nice and flat. Yeah. If it's that size or smaller.
Yeah.
And so I just thought, that's cool to have because I've got a couple at home, but they've got quilt blocks in them, so they're being used.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Nice.
Yep.
That's everything.
We did very well.
We did score pretty well from our retreat. We had a lovely time.
We did.
And
do it all again next year.
Definitely do it again next year. And so we have a Buy Me a Coffee link down the bottom if you would like to support us financially. No pressure at all.
Yep.
We will use it for competitions, for prizes and postage and that sort of thing. And
we're very close to 700 subscribers.
We are.
So I was speaking to Kylie just before, and we want to put it out there to get to 750. Now, if we get to 750 before the end of the year, we'll have a giveaway. So let's hope that we get there because, we're still trying to build the channel and it's all on you guys. Like, please tell everybody, that, if you think
even if they're into cross stitch, doesn't matter.
Like,
come for the entertainment.
Yeah. Come and see us. Show our wares, kind of thing. But we do appreciate each and every one of you. So,
we do.
Yeah.
And
thank you for all the love and the comments because we love reading the comments.
We do. So if there's any feedback or anything you want to know or just want to say hi, we love reading the comments and we do try to reply to everybody. So all the links are below. So the subscribe and share, comment, like all the YouTubey thingies.
Yep. And just quickly, in 2026, we want to have more interaction with you guys. So there will be things coming that we'll be talking about shortly, and it'll be more interaction. So we need the comments, we need the likes, the subscribes, all the rest of it. So
yes. If you have gotten this far, thank you very much for watching. And
probably been a long one.
Until next time, stay crafty.
Okay, let's go. Hurry up. Oh, we're already recording.
My total for October was 8,175 stitches. Full.
Well done.
Full.
Well done.
Somewhere around there. I can't read my own numbers.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
So that were